Countdown will start on you. We're waiting for that.
Right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello everyone, my name is Brian,
My name is Richard.
And I'm Daniel.
and we'll be focusing on the Barmart dataset.
Alright, now as you can see by these bars right here, there is a lot of sales from all of the states right here. But just because we have a lot of sales, that doesn't necessarily translate to profit. And a good example of this would be Washington right here. As you can see, for the technology sector, 416K in sales, but that translates to negative 90K in debt. So it's kind of, just because we made those sales, it doesn't necessarily mean that we're making money off of it, because there's actually a lot of overhead. And I'm gonna pass this off to Daniel.
Okay, so like Richard was saying, a lot of sales does not translate to a lot of profit. However, if we have this overall look of our stores within the United States, we can see for the most part, we're in the green. The only troubling area that we seem to be really concerned with is the region in the south and its manager, Sam. So an interesting thing to note is that while Sam brings in about a 121K loss in the south, states like North Carolina, specifically on their own, bring a larger loss with about $172,000 solely from the technologies that we are selling there. Thankfully, though, the overall performance in the south is able to offset the losses that we have there and reduce the losses by about 60 to 80K, keeping us closer to 120 than we would be without the losses from these states like North Carolina. With that being said, though, I'm going to pass it off to Brian to go into an in-depth analysis into Sam and what could be going on with him.
Now, a lot of us have taken a look at this data and we want to get rid of Sam, because it seems like Sam is having a lot of trouble with this area, and should we just fire him? Well, maybe not, because actually, when my team and I dug deeper, we noticed that, Sam, in March, he did took a big dip into the red. Like, look how low it went down, right? However, it started to go up. So he's kind of making a big effort to kind of overhaul that and just try to bring in profit. So we have some solutions that, we understand that Sam, it may not be him. It may be just some kind of difficulties within the region. Maybe there was like some bad weather or something that just chaotic that happened. So we can't just totally blame it on Sam. Now, let's take a little look at Sam's performance, right? We noticed that he did exceptionally pretty alright when it comes to the furnitures. However, when it comes to the technology part, he does poorly. And so we have two possible solutions. I'm going to pass it down to Richie to talk about it, and he's going to share it to me to talk about the other solution.
Alright, so my idea was this. Sam is in charge of a majority of the South, right? No one person can just be able to control all of that. So what I was thinking is we can give Sam an assistant, maybe a second regional manager. That way they can split the workload and possibly increase the profits.
So yes, I think that if we do divide the workload, we may be able to have a better chance of increasing sales and reducing loss. The second solution that we have is that maybe we can just simply not have Sam focus on technology. Maybe we shouldn't even focus giving the charge of technology to him. Maybe he should just totally focus on furniture. And by doing so, we can expect a continuous growth in his performance. So that's what my team and I found, and that's what we want to share. Thank you.